Yo, what's up, guys? It's Nova, and today I'm going to be giving you guys some advice on the top 5 best boots to use in VRFS. And yeah, so hopefully this helps you guys if you're like struggling on what to buy for boots because you just got some credits and you play a certain position. And I'll try to get a boot for each position. I'll try my best. But if not, then just comment down below or DM me on Discord. It's all lowercase Nova VRFS with a period at the end. And yeah, so my profile picture on Discord is the same as my YouTube profile picture. So if you have any questions about that or anything else, then just ask me. If I don't know, I have some people who do know. So yeah, if you need any help, just DM me or comment down below, depending on what it is. But without further ado, I'm going to get straight into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, guys, so for number 5, I picked the Universe boots, or any boot that really has this shape, but I go with the Universe. These are very good for strikers and cams, center attacking midfielders, people who play in the center of the field, but they are more trying to shoot. These are good for dribbling, shooting, and they're also good for through passes. So, like, obviously a striker might need to play those passes to his wingers. He could just play that pass. The shooting is pretty good. I used to main these boots before my Oculus had broke. Like, I've had this YouTube account for a while, but I didn't get to post because I had a broken Oculus for a couple months. And yeah, so I'm just gonna get straight into the details about this. So the dribbling is decent. I'm not gonna complain too much on the dribbling. I mean, obviously, not many boots have bad dribbling, but there's some that are like a little too big for the stick drift, for those dribbles that you really need right there. So yeah, shooting is pretty good. My shooting is just a little off today. And before I get into number 2, I have some good news for you guys. Well, it's my good news, but so I joined a new team called Trickster FC, and I scored a hat trick in my first friendly for them. I'll put the clips. I'll insert the clips right here. Now that you guys saw that, hope you guys liked the clips. Now I'm going to get straight into boot number 4 or 2. Like, I'm going from 5 to 1. So, straight into number 4. Okay, guys, so for boot number 4, I picked the Street Whites. And keep in mind, this is out of boots that I own, because I can't wear boots that I don't own. But this is just my top 5 boots. Obviously, I wouldn't buy them if I didn't want them. Like, I usually look up some ideas first for boots, because I don't want to buy wrong ones for wrong positions. But yeah, so I picked the Street Whites. These are good for winger and center mid, and also fullback too. Keeper, not as much. Striker, a little bit striker, but not too much. These have good dribbling, and they also have like a good curve, like I don't know what you call that, little edge, like curved edge on the end of the boot. So they're good for curving and Trevellas. Like, well, in general, I've been working on my Trevella a lot. In curve, kinda. I mean, it's really easy to curve. Trevella, it's a little more difficult. But, yeah. So, these are number 4. These are good for dribbling. And the reason I said they're good for fullback is because I think these are a little longer than the normal boots. So, you can really get that. Like, if they're going right here and you want to go slide tackle, you can just... Or you're trying to go for, like... Let's say... I'll put this into a little scenario. Let's say they're running down the field and they're about to get that cross. You can just get that slide tackle in. I wouldn't really call it a slide tackle because you can't really slide in this game, but a good tackle. We'll just stay with that, and you can kick it out, or obviously if you don't have enough reach, you can just tap it. I know it's kind of reaching, but I mean, if it's in a friendly or a public, it doesn't really matter. There's no really rules in those, but I mean, it does annoy people. I don't reach. I barely use these boots, but I used to a lot. But I play GK and winger now, but I don't use these too much for winger because I've got some better boots for winger coming up. So, yeah, I'll move straight on to number 3. Okay, for boot number 3, I've picked the Future 2. Future 1 is also good. Any Future, but these are just one out of the 2 Future boots that I have. And they look a lot better, I'd say. But any Future boot that has this exact shape is really good. They're good for... This is actually an unpopular opinion. These are really good for goalkeeping. So I'd say their main position, or their position they're best at, is goalkeeping. And I'll show you why. So, obviously, a lot of people say this is good for striker, which is another good reason, even though they're kind of like a bigger kind of boot. That's why they're good for goalkeeping. They have a good size, so you can hit that out. I don't really like these machines because they're very easy to save them. But, anywho, they also have a really good kick on them. Like, obviously, it takes a little bit to get a good kick by yourself, no matter the boot. But these just have a good kick and good power that on those goal kicks, or when someone passes it back to you, you're getting rushed, you can just... Yeah. Drop kicks these are good for drop kicks too. Or punts, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. So, yeah. So, these are my number 3. Yeah, 3. These are best for goalkeeper. You can really use these for any position. They're also good for defending too. Center backs. And CDMs too, because you can get that good kick. So, like, off of a corner, if it comes right here. If it goes right here off a corner, you can just boot that out. And these also have pretty good dribbling, so you can also use them for attacking. Like, CDM can do a little bit of dribbling. But, yeah, obviously CDMs are known to not be too good at dribbling. But, like, no, I'm not stereotyping, just that's usually why you play it, the position. Because you're not very good at dribbling, you're more of a passing and defending guy. So, yeah. Well, every position needs passing, but yeah. So that's it for number 3, and I will get straight to number 2. Okay, guys, so for boot number 2, I have picked the VWC boots. These are new. I was wearing them at the intro. These are good for goalkeeping, because just like the last ones, they have a good size. They're good for dribbling, passing, good kicks. Obviously, you don't need much dribbling as a goalkeeper. In pubs, I do. Sometimes I ball hog a little bit, but only in pubs when I don't have good teammates. These are also good for wingers, kind of. I haven't tried them as winger, except for my last match, which is the one you saw in the clips earlier in the video. But, I mean, that team wasn't the best. We lost that game 5-4, but they were reaching a lot and swinging. And they counted a glitch goal. But it's okay. We tried our best. It was my first friendly for the team. And the person I had playing up with me wasn't that good. I gave him a lot of chances, and he missed all of them. But I'm not going to blame it on anyone, like, too much, because it was all of our fault. Goalkeeper didn't do too good. Center back didn't do too good. I didn't do too good. But yeah, I did score 3 out of our 4 goals, but I think I was the only experienced winger playing up, because it was early in the morning, so not many people were on. But yeah, they're good for center mid, winger, goalkeeping, center backs, kind of. But yeah, so I switched to the classic ball because I was not shooting good with the standard ball. But I don't think it's just the ball. I think it's just me today. I haven't done any pubs yet today, so I don't think. Yeah, no. This is my second time on today, but I wasn't on VRFS. I was on Clean Sheet Soccer. Very fun game. It's paid. You have to pay for it, but it's actually very fun. It's a goalkeeping game. It helps with my reactions in real life and for VRFS a lot. I just try to pick, if you do have the game and you're a VRFS goalkeeper or a real life goalkeeper, go for the hardest modes of everything and try to use full size goal, because it can test your. And if you have space to dive, put a couple mattresses or blankets or pillows down, or some sort of soft surface to dive on, or do very small dives on to practice. I promise it helps. I've never gotten actually hurt from doing it. Maybe a couple, I've never gotten a bruise from it. Maybe one part where I dove too far. So you definitely want to get it perfect to your height. But yeah, I'm just kind of advertising this video, aren't I? But it's okay. Clean sheet, very fun game. But without further ado, I'm gonna move straight on to my number 1 boot that I use all the time. You probably know what's about to come. Probably know what boot I'm about to pick, but yeah. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so for number 1, you guys probably already know what boot I'm about to pick, but I'm just gonna do it either way. I picked the minimalistic. These are very good for tons of positions: winger, striker, cam, center mid, CDM, fullbacks, kind of. These are just an overall amazing boot, in my opinion. Definitely one of my most non-regretted purchases. Yeah, these are very good boots, and I very much advise. Just got a little vibration. I very much advise you guys, if you're looking for a boot, to get these boots, or any boot in this video. I included every position that I know of, I think, yeah. these are also kind of good for false 9. If you don't know what false 9 is, it's basically like another attacker. It's kind of like a center forward, except you're not like playing up the whole time. You are an attacker, but you push back. Like, you're very willing to push back with the defense and midfield. So that's a brief description of what false 9 is. It's kind of like a tactic. It's more of a tactical position. It's very uncommon, I feel. But yeah. So these are very good for dribbling, shooting, passing, really all you need for an attacker. And then they're also, I feel like they also have decent length where you can really get that like reaching tackle. But the dribbling, really good. My shooting is bad today. But they also have a good curve right there, like curl on the end of the boot, where you can really, okay, you can really curve it. Yeah, I don't know how many shots I made today. Probably like a very low amount. I have not counted. If you guys want to count, type it in the comments, because I have no clue. Probably like 0. Anywhere from 0 to 10 out of like the 65 shots I've taken. Well, I'm not really like trying. I'm just kind of doing random shots. Barely paying attention. I'm just talking. But, so yeah. I recommend these boots for your number 1 buy. And obviously, none of you guys have to listen to these boots or any of the boots I listed in this video. It's all out of preference. But I do advise that if you are really stuck, don't buy a random boot. I've done that, and it's not that fun unless you get very lucky and buy a boot that you are amazing with. But the demos are good, but you can't buy those. You have to do 1,000 kick-ups. But if you want to do that, try and get a broken laws ball, or you can just do them up there. I'll probably show that trick in another video. I don't know if it's patched, but yeah, because I mean, a lot of the community has demo boots now, so I might make a video on that. I might not. Might just make a short on it or TikTok. My TikTok's Nova_VRFS, all lowercase, if you want to go check it out. But yeah, and in my TikTok, I have a Discord server there. It's called Nova Chat. I'm trying to get some people that want to watch my videos and know when I upload and stuff. And we have a lot more in there. I might leave a link in the description, but I don't think I'm old enough to like make it an actual link. So you might just have to copy and paste it into Google. But we have a training hub there. You do have to pay for the training hub and stuff. But yeah, so there's giveaways, but we're not going to do that until I get a good amount of members and it's actually active. There's going to be shops. There's going to be, you can chat with me, give me video ideas, ask me questions, stuff like that. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of the video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. And the video, my first video, or last video, that actually did decent for a first video, and only having 2 or 3 subscribers so far. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna just keep trying to get there. But yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys go now, and I hope you guys have a great day. See ya.